Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Kissing the Gunner's Daughter by Ruth Rendell, narrated by Davina Porter. This book is copyrighted 1992 by King's Markham Enterprises. This recording is copyrighted 1992 by Recorded Books. In the old British Navy, punishment was handed out on shipboard by means of a flogging. The guilty member was strapped down across the breech of a cannon, and among the crew this was known as Kissing the Gunner's Daughter.
Chapter 1. The 13th of May is the unluckiest day of the year. Things will be infinitely worse if it happens to fall on a Friday. That year, however, it was a Monday, and quite bad enough, though Martin was scornful of superstition, and would have engaged in any important enterprise on May the 13th, or gone up in a plane without a qualm. In the morning he found a gun in the case his son took to school. They called it a satchel in his day, but it was a briefcase now. The gun was among a jumble of textbooks, dog-eared exercise books, crumpled paper, and a pair of football socks, and for a single frightening moment Martin thought it was real. For about 15 seconds he thought Kevin was actually in possession of the largest revolver he had ever seen, though of a type quite beyond his ability to identify. Recognizing it as a replica didn't stop him from confiscating it. "You can say goodbye to this weapon, and that's a promise," he said to his son. The discovery was made in Martin's car just before 9 on the morning of Monday the 13th of May, on the way to King's Markham Comprehensive. Kevin's briefcase, insecurely fastened, had fallen off the back seat, and some of its contents had come out onto the floor. Kevin watched in silence and ruefully as the replica gun found its way into the pocket of his father's raincoat. At the school gates he left the car with a muttered goodbye, and didn't look back. This was the first link in a chain of events that was to lead to 6 deaths. If Martin had found the gun before he and Kevin left the house, none of it would have happened. Unless you believe in predestination and fate. Unless you believe our days are numbered. If you can imagine it, if you can perceive them numbered in reverse from death to birth, Martin had reached day 1. Monday, May the 13th.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?